What is up, everybody? We are live back at a garage gym workout number 23. Again, 8 minutes. Don't have a lot of time, but just recently got this comment, so it was perfect. I'm going to respond to it. This was on my deadlift 255 post. I got Sloopy Sot says, "You're weak, eat a steak." Punctuation matters, by the way. So you're weak, eat a steak. Nope. What does that even mean? And then the next comment on the same video, I think it's the same video. You're weak, cook a steak. You don't need to, Sloopy Sot. So I'm here to show you that you don't need to eat a steak or animals to be strong, fit, and healthy. So that's just, if you're taught that, that's not true at all. You don't need to eat any animals whatsoever to be strong, fit, and healthy. But you could say I'm weak. However, it's just a journey with yourself, man. You just got to keep getting better with yourself. So, strong, I'm going to say, is relative. But let the weight speak for itself. And you want to do this longevity. I'd rather not do this real heavy and get hurt. I'd rather do it forever. Yesterday, ran 6.11 miles with a sandbag. While my boys were practicing this good little route. Legs felt worked. Number one, haven't ran 6 miles in a long time, let alone with a sandbag. So beat these up pretty good, but it was a great workout. All right, we got to get started here. We're going to do 8 minutes. All right, we just got 8 of these, 8 overhead squats. I might change the weight in between. Probably will. I'll go up. I'll stay on the overhead squats. Here we go. 8 minutes. But Sloopy Sot, I don't need to eat a steak. All right. There's one. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. All right, we got some overhead squats with the bar. Look at that form. Pulling the bar apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, those are 20 pounds. We're just going to go up 5 pounds. So we got 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Overhead squats. Right, full range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that's 2 rounds in. I'm gonna keep going up. So, set of 30s. Here we go. We got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 8. All right. 3 minutes to go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 220 to go. Let's throw some heavy stuff around. Heaviest I got, 50s. All right, 2 minutes. Here we go. So, 4th round. Wait. Here we go. Woo. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Damn. That gets heavy. 4, 5. I got 3 more. It's a bit of a heavy jump. Hard to swing them up there. 30 seconds, 2 to go. One, 2, no rep 2. That was heavy. 50 pounds. Real heavy. Got them at the end, but I'm glad I didn't stay with these or start with these. 50's heavy for that swing. So to keep the form, drop down in weight, get a light dumbbell over a heavier one. And then overhead squat, really focus on mobility. Shoulders, pulling this bar apart. And imagine catching a lot of weight overhead and standing with it. Very challenging. And you can work yourself up. So, solid day. We had nice light dumbbells starting off. Started with 20s, 25s. Even med ball. A lot of options here. And then also at the end, you saw some cleans. Instead of that full swing, I cleaned them and like push pressed them to get it overhead. You can break up those movements. Obviously, if you want to keep that same movement, 50 is too heavy. So that's it. That's all she wrote today. For now, back to work. All right, guys, appreciate you guys watching. Comment. Let me know if you want to come on. Sloopy Sot. I don't need a steak, man. Think about the animals. There's no reason to have a steak. You could be strong, fit, and healthy, eating nothing but plants, man. No need to kill any animal, harm any animal. There's just no need to, so I don't need a steak. And weak is relative, man. That's your opinion. You know, tell yourself you're weak, you'll probably weak. So don't let, if I'm not calling myself weak, I can't allow you or anybody else to say that I'm weak. And again, it's relative. You know, what are you comparing yourself to? You know, so, all right, man. Have a great day. We'll see you in a bit. Peace.